All right, here we go. So last time we played, you all were facing off with three hags inside their windmill. And in the midst of the battle with them, three beings appeared who called themselves Inquisitors and were able to save a few of you from getting destroyed by a lightning bolt with some quick thinking. They had a few things to share with you all, saying that they had a mutual friend that knew Strahd before Strahd became Strahd. And then they vanished without a trace. You all burnt the windmill to the ground and headed out for the last little leg to the town of Vallaki, where you came across a group of people in the woods around a campfire. You heard a few things that they were talking about, some mention of Baratok and Mother Night, and with scouting of a cat and Aiden going in through the woods. Unbeknownst to everybody, Aiden was met with some ghosts from his past. He joined you guys back at the cart, very quiet and kind of in shock. You finished your journey to Vallaki, and you got to, if you look at the map, this gate right here on the eastern side of town, where two guards were waiting for you. They let you in through the gate, said, don't bring any trouble, and don't start any trouble. And that is where we left off. So,
what time of day is it?
It's probably close to like 1 p.m. at this point, because you guys left at like first light. And let me see how long the journey was. Yeah, it's about 5 hours. So it'd be about, but with
plus we stopped and had our little bonfire.
Stops. Yeah, a couple of stops, the fight and the inspection of the windmill. So yeah.
Cool. Well, I take a deep breath and I can almost taste the downtrodden masses waiting for salvation.
I also forgot to mention that when you got to the gates of Vallaki, a flyer flew from the streets into your hands, talking about a festival that would be going on, and Zagreus was very excited, it seemed, because he knew what this carnival was, this circus.
Oh yeah, he's ecstatic, and he'll just touch Glint on the shoulder, like reassuringly. He'll be like, "Believe me, buddy, there's plenty of people who will more than appreciate you in this place. Just wait."
Do I have to, though? Do I have to wait?
Well, I think we were going to go to the Burgermeister's house first, because we still have children.
Right, we have.
That's right, we do.
we have
do.
Children.
Oh yeah, Tammy. Yeah, we rescued 2 kids from the hag's house.
Surprise, Tammy! You're a mother.
We rescued them, Tammy. For clarification, we rescued them before we burned it down, per your instructions.
Okay.
Yes.
You specifically were like, "Fucking kids, get them out of there."
Also, we have 2 lions.
Yes.
Harry and Harry.
Wow.
So like horses, you can switch lions when one of them gets tired.
Mm.
Or just like ride both of them.
So you don't wear your lions out.
Like lion roller.
Oh yeah, roller lions. I'm here for roller lions. My legs are too short, but I'm here for it.
Just with a full Chinese split on both lions.
A la Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah.
Can I ask for a point of clarification about my magic item, just to make sure I'm understanding this properly?
Go ahead. What's up?
So it says the creature vanishes at the next dawn or when it's reduced to 0 hit points.
Yes.
So I can't willingly make them go away. If I want them gone voluntarily, I have to kill them.
Yep.
Oh,
There's got to be a merciful.
there's got to be a
Kinda-
better way. Can we
it's
let
gotta
them
be-
just wander off?
I bet with a little bit, if we all put our heads together, we could establish a magical bolt gun.
I mean, they
That's not what I want.
they
I
can
mean,
No.
like,
do
I
what
can
he says. So if
I can
you were like,
summon them
"Go
at
away,"
will. I can't make them disappear at will. They just exist until they don't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Can we
dog.
explain away the lions? There's a chance.
Or we just now
Yeah.
have 2 pet lions.
You have 2 pet lions
Two
until
pet
the
lion.
dawn.
For the rest of today.
For the rest of
Okay.
today.
All
Yeah,
right.
not indefinite. Just like if a situation
pet
arises where
lions!
we need the lions to not be here, we can't just magic them away.
You
Just
have
for
to
the, so
control
we're on the
them
same
away.
page.
Yeah.
Yes. Just run in that direction forever.
You know what's great at a festival? 2 lions. So I think we're good.
I was like, a
It's the only
circus
thing better
is
than
in
one
town.
lion.
Mm-hmm.
We can
Oh,
totally.
hey, that's cover right there.
You know what we can do? We can sell the circus the lions,
Oof.
and then they'll be like, "Oh no, they disappeared. What happened?" And then we
I
can
Jimmy,
can't
get
stop.
away
see
with
any
their money.
downsides to this fraud.
I need you to stop playing my trickery domain cleric better than me.
But that's damn brilliant.
That is great if we are not planning to stay here for more than a day.
It's true.
Zagreus is frowning at that idea, but Miguel the player is very much into that idea.
I dig.
In any case, let's go check this out.
Okay.
So you are all here at the eastern gate if you're looking at Roll20. And you would be making your way up, I imagine, down this main road. I don't know where you're headed.
We're going to the Burgomaster's house.
Okay, yeah.
Sure.
I'm just saying, is that's what
A
everyone?
bunch of strangers roll into town and immediately demand to see who's in charge.
Yeah.
And throw
Tell me
some
the
children
aisle.
at him so we can leave.
To be fair, a letter should have arrived ahead of us.
Should have.
That's
Should
exactly
have.
what should have.
This is true.
We don't know yet.
Mhm.
But yeah, so you continue down the main road. As you pass this bigger area, who's leading the charge? Or who's driving the cart?
I have in my notes that when we arrived to the town that Cass asked the guards for us to see the burgomaster, did they give us directions?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
told you it would be back this way in town.
Okay.
Yeah, the
I
back,
believe I was driving.
like southwest side. Okay. Can I have you roll a perception check?
Show can. Oh shit, that's a 22.
Okay, as you're passing a large stockyard, several lock sheds are in the area. A wood sign says Airsick Stockyard, and somewhere in the back you see a circus wagon with fading letters that says Rictavio's Carnival of Wonders.
Rictavio.
Ricky G.
Sounds like he wants to buy some lions.
But yeah, I mean
Rictavio
that
spelled like Rick, R-I-C-K, or just
Rictavio.
Hmm.
Does
Okay.
that match the name from the flyer?
No.
Can I
No.
do a history check on that?
Oh,
Yeah,
it's not
roll
on
a
the
history
flyer.
check.
Cool. Let's see here. Ooh, that's a 19.
All right.
Ooh.
Does not ring a bell.
Well, that's suspicious.
Sounds about right.
I don't see anybody.
Yeah, you
In
don't
or
see
around
anybody
it.
with it. It caught your eye after the circus flyer. You're like, oh, that's probably theirs.
Are there any like animal symbols on the cart that we can discern?
What do you mean? Are you like
Wolves,
marks?
bats,
Oh, okay.
Like
roll
Barnum and
a-
Bailey?
like drawings, like statuettes.
Roll a No, you're like actively looking. Roll an investigation check at this point.
Oh crap! I'm bad at that. Oh, dirty 20.
Okay.
Woo!
Nice.
That's my favorite kind of roll. I'm like, oh man, I'm really bad at this, and then
Yeah, it's
Oh
an
yeah,
18 plus.
I did
18 plus.
kind of
Is
good.
it possible to do?
Let me see here. There's no
What's Rictavio's animal of choice?
there's no like markings on it, but it is heavily padlocked.
Oh, Stromboli.
So you're like, it's keeping something in there.
Chaos.
Chaos.
don't tempt me.
Let it free.
Can I use? I forget. I'm trying to find the spell right now. Can I use Mage Hand to unlock the door if possible, or does that only work on unlocked doors?
It's not
Oh.
within 60 feet of you. Isn't
Oh,
that how
okay.
far Mage Hand can go?
Oh yeah, it's 30 feet and it only works on unlocked doors.
We're
Whoops.
just parked in the street at this point.
You can.
Ask the kids what circus their parents used to take them to.
Did they ever get taken to a circus?
Is that
There's
a
only
thing?
one way to find out.
Yeah, I think Zagreus will ask. I forget her name. The littlest one that he's bonded with, the little girl.
The one that isn't freak.
Yeah.
The
Yes.
one that isn't free.
The one that isn't freak, or the one that isn't a freak.
Yeah, Tammy.
Are they-
Yes, to
Tammy, the
both.
boy's name. He says his name is Freak.
That's
Oh no. Maybe we should have left the kid.
So he'll ask her. He'll say, like, "Have your parents ever taken you to the circus?"
She'll shake her head. No.
Worth a shot.
I mean, mommy and daddy sold them, so.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
but like
The parents
even
have
the
been-
worst of children go to Disneyland.
Her name's Myrtle, by the way.
Myrtle.
Freak would have been kinder.
He's like, fuck off, and he spits in your face. Checks
Zagreus will say,
Yeah,
"Well,
so,
I don't recognize this sign. That's for sure."
you know, there's something about something unattended and heavily padlocked that makes me just itch under the scales a little bit.
Does Freak have any bite marks on his neck?
Nobody's checked.
Can I like casually
Son of a
like
bitch.
do a lap around the child to see if he's
Yeah, this will be.
Hey, kid.
This will be
Try
perception
casually
since
do
you're
a-
not like since you're trying to just like.
Yeah, I'm trying to be
glance.
sneaky about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
I'm
just
not
glancing.
trying
You're
to-
not like grabbing his neck and looking. So it'll just be a perception check.
18.
18. No,
Yeah,
the kid
16
hasn't been
plus
bit.
2. Okay, just wanted to be sure.
Cool.
I just
Yeah.
I realized
Byron
I hadn't
asked
thought about
calmly.
that last time.
How
Wait.
does Freak look at Byron and like doing that lap? I'm just curious.
Oddly, he's just like looking forward. He's
Oh,
just sitting there.
Oddly or natural for Freak?
Well, you know,
Not freak, but
little
Do
column A,
I-
little column B.
do I get the I don't know if I asked this last week. I can't remember. Do I get the same vibe as like the other villagers in the like town of Barovia? Like
He
just
had a soul or not?
soulless.
You get the yeah. I think we went over. He seems soulless. She seems soulful.
Okay.
Interesting.
I
You
turn
said
around.
that the thing wasn't within 60 feet?
No, yeah, it's like in the back of the stockyard. It's probably
Yeah.
like 100 feet from you all, because it's like inside of a stockyard where it's like
That's fair.
like a storage area. Like
I
if
turn
you were
around.
like
Let's
a
sneak
public
in.
storage.
Let's
Okay.
get a closer look.
I turn around to talk to the people in the wagon, and I'm like, you know what? I have a deep love of storytelling, and I cannot resist an unopened box. We don't have to take anything that's inside, but I feel like I kind of have a right to know what's inside.
what is
Didn't,
Rita thinking about all this?
I say we get a closer look.
Nope,
Didn't
let's
Glint
go.
have a problem with the boxes in the windmill though?
Oh, those
Now-
were
That's because
Well-
those were kid boxes. These potentially could
Also-
be loot boxes.
Yeah, what if
There's
there's
something-
more kid that needs saving. It's our duty to look.
If you'll recall,
the
I
person who
stayed
said
there
we
for the
should've left the
opening of the
kid.
boxes.
You guys,
Yeah, but you didn't open them yourself.
but
No,
you
no,
didn't
no, no.
hear about the kids we saved the first time.
Byron is legitimately having this conversation with Glint right now.
He's questioning your box motives. He's like, listen, you can't have a favorite box. That's box prejudice.
I
He
have
doesn't even know what that means.
fear of mimics. A natural and not unreasonable fear of mimics.
Oh,
Oh, hey.
can't say I've ever run into one, so I've never had a reason to be afraid of them.
Nothing wrong with it.
Sucks. There is nothing worse. Nothing worse. And I've seen some horrible things. There's nothing worse than thinking you're about to get sick loot. And then having to
just
fight.
get sicked on.
I'd like to insight check on whether or not Glint has seen some horrible things.
Like, is he just like going into this speech blind-eyed? Like,
Genuinely, Cassie wants to see if he's bullshitting or not.
it's
The
the
sick
scene
loot.
in Jaws where the guy runs his hands against the board and he's like, "I've seen the sharks before."
So yeah, I rolled a deception check and it was a 9.
Roll an insight against that.
Use my tiny dice.
It turns out the sick loot were the friends we made along the way.
I rolled
Yeah.
No.
The mimics are the friendly
18,
fire.
so
18.
spill your guts, lizard.
No. Glint's life has not been very hard.
Is Glint actually a secret pansy? That's what I want to know.
He's a frat boy.
Oh, he
That doesn't mean he's a
boy.
pansy. He's just a frat boy.
It's all a cover.
He's squeamish when it comes to corpses.
Oh God, really?
You in the wrong area, my dude.
I was It's not going to end well for Glint.
He is particularly. He really doesn't like the smell of them.
Ew.
Then do I
Well,
have
this'll
some
be a-
marionettes for you?
Ew. Ew.
All right, let's go to the wagon.
So you're
Byron's
going into
fine.
the stockyard?
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Are you going stealthily? Are you bringing the wagon in with you?
I'm just gonna leave our wagon like
Parked on the side of the road?
Yeah.
Double parked.
Mhm.
Okay. Aiden will stay and watch the...
flanked by lions.
Okay.
Aiden will stay and watch Irina and the kids.
Okay.
The lions keep guard at the gates of the stockyard.
It's
Yes.
up to you if you want the lions to go. Okay.
I want the lions to keep watch with Aiden.
So it looks like the
Or
New York City Library. There's like the 2 lions out front.
Or like the MGM Grand, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
We're not nearly as prestigious as New York. Just we're Vegas. It's fine. We accept.
Vegas' interpretation of New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have New York, New York.
Vegas' bad habit of stealing everywhere else's better cultural landmarks to improve their city.
Just side note, everybody should listen to Dimension 20 because in Dimension 20 they play in New York and the New York
Yeah, the lions are called
lions are
Rosie
real
in
characters.
Orlando.
and they're really cool.
Yeah, the lions are really fun.
Are
John
you
Jacob
going
Astor and
stealthily?
James Lennox.
Shameless advertisement.
I
for-
don't think I'm
Somebody once
able.
offered to pass us without trace somewhere.
I think we should be fine going in.
Okay.
How
Just
do you know
Going
that?
in is
so very wary of breaking and entering in broad daylight, but I'm also deeply curious.
This
Not
half
Britain.
of me wants to suggest that I should do it myself, and then half of me wants to just let the rest of the party be a bunch of dumbasses. I really don't. Let's see.
Listen,
I'm
Let's
just
did
saying
not
I already
volunteer
have
for this
disadvantage on
semester.
stealth, so I don't care.
Okay. I rolled a d20 and it told me to be a good person.
Eh.
it can do that? Saves me a lot of heartache.
I'm going to turn. So, are we having this conversation at the wagon, or are we like moving in first, or what?
I figured we were having this conversation at the wagon.
Or like stepping away from the wagon?
As we are turning away from Aiden and the lions.
All right.
We're leaving the kids with Aiden.
Aiden's like, I am too righteous for this.
Yeah.
I am going
He's
to
kind of in
suggest that only one or two of
Yeah.
us go check it out, and we don't make a scene, and everyone else keep watch.
Or
Folder of whoever
you
is
make a
picking that
big
lock.
scene with the lions, and they're the diversion for the secret Locky Lock people.
I mean, a diversion is fun if we need it, but also we can probably get this taken care of without anyone noticing if we try hard enough.
It's true. I'm surprisingly unnoticeable when I want to be.
Just picture the distraction being like polar bears and Mr. Freeze for some reason.
Clint,
I am not stealthy, so
Distraction.
it's
I'm not
gonna-
either.
I could go.
Clint, I say this because I care. You are the most noticeable person I've met in my entire life.
You are so sweet.
So you probably
I
should
mean-
not come investigate this with us.
Okay.
Zagreus,
I expect a
Tara could go.
thorough
If you
description.
if you want to play some music, or if you want to just exist, either way, I'm sure people will notice you.
Like,
What?
can we park the car like in front of the gates so nobody sees us going in?
Oh, there's no gates. It's just like an
Oh,
yeah.
It's like an open yard.
It's just an
Well,
open.
Well, can
yard,
we like
Yeah.
park it in front of the entrance to it,
Oh yeah, you can.
kind of like blocking the driveway?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to make a recommendation of myself and one more. I'm not super picky about who it is, except and I point to Glint.
I can go.
I
Zagreus,
will cast guidance on Tara right
You're
before
you're not gonna take the circus kid with you?
Zagreus will say, Zagreus will stick around and
Might be a good idea for Zagreus.
Oh, Tara could go. Zagreus will stick around and say, like, it's fine. Glint can, I'll help Glint get ready for the masses so he can learn how to sign autographs when people come by. And just give a wink
Cause
to Tara.
too much of a
Tara.
scene because we don't want to attract people, because the more people there are, the more easily we might be noticed.
Okay, so you're parking the car in front to kind of block the way. Cal's going. Who else?
Tara will go.
Okay, and then the rest are starting a scene or just sitting with the cart.
Byron's gonna have a cigarette.
Okay.
Punch can like strongman the lions.
I'm gonna try to like
Start
train
doing
the
lion
lions
curls.
just in case we need a diversion.
Okay.
I guess me and Zagreus are gonna sit down and compare notes on autograph signing.
Mhm.
I have notes.
Freak. Continue just 1,000-yard stare looking forward. Irina and Myrtle are both like leaning over the side like, what are you doing? Like watching with wonder. And then as you park the vehicle and everybody starts unloading to do what they will, smoke a cigarette, train the lions. From one of the sheds, a door opens up. And a larger man comes out and he's like, "Oh, excuse me, you cannot park there. You need to move your cart."
Why is there a big summer blowout?
This is my stockyard. You need to move along.
Oh, hello. Oh, sir, you're so lucky. He's here. He's here for you. And I will gesture towards Glint.
Glint?
Punch is like leaning on his mace with his chin on his hands, just like entertained, like, I can't fucking wait to see where this goes.
Byron is like full furrow, just like taking drags of a cigarette, watching all this play out in front of him. Like, all right.
Roll a persuasion check.
Okay. Oh, no, that fell on the floor.
Persuasion.
Disadvantage because you're double parked.
I mean,
It's not deception because technically Glint is here for everyone.
I mean,
Actually, that's a dirty 20, so.
Ooh.
all right, this is gonna be tight. Hold on, I gotta see. I have to see what his pluses are.
Wait,
Oh, that was very close. Oh, are you here for the circus? He's kind of like not walking towards you guys. He's just like standing at his door. He's that neighbor, like you pulled into his driveway to do like a turn around.
A U-turn.
Yeah, and he's like,
He's like,
"No,
what the
get
hell are you
away."
doing?
Yeah. The circus is down the street.
Zagreus' ears will perk up and then just kind of ask, like, what kind of circus?
It's for the festival tonight. We're trying to close so we can get ready. Please move.
Well, are they with the circus? As she points to the cart, the Rictavio's one.
What? Oh,
If you
go on.
play dumb, we can buy them some time.
I think so. He showed up with them.
Question for the DM.
Yeah.
By seeing Roctavio's cart and getting a gist of the type of person this circus person is, would I be able to create documents like I did for the Burgomaster to show that Zagreus is actually Rictavio so we can get the cart out of here?
Like getting it out of a tow yard.
You can definitely try.
Alright, what do you need me to do?
Just roll a straight up deception check. This will
Guidance.
just be like deception.
Remember how I told you all never to trust me? This will be why right now.
Can I assist him if he's telling me this?
Guess what I rolled?
A nat 1.
Yeah. 1.
Nah, I rolled a 19 plus 5, so 24.
Nice.
24. Okay, so you're gonna try to give this guy.
I'm gonna quickly write like a proclamation of who Zagreus is, but make him Rictavio so he can come and get his wagon out of the stockyard.
Not
Okay.
a wagon pink slip.
I guess like something that shows that this wagon belongs to Rictavio, but to make Zagreus be
And
Rictavio.
you're saying Rictavio is Zagreus.
Yes, because we have not introduced Zagreus yet.
When
And
Cassiopeia
Zagreus
was gesturing, she was doing it broadly.
Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, I write something out real quick, and then I go over to nudge Zagreus, and I'm like, play along with me.
I'll nod and just kind of go with it.
Okay.
And I start waving the paper in the air, and I'm like, we have, the documents for that wagon that you have there for Rictavio. The circus needs the last piece of it.
Yeah. Yes, good sir. The circus needs it, and I, Rictavio, that is me, need that wagon, if you would be so kind, good sir.
Right.
Yes.
And I casually all right, reel it in a bit.
So the man, he looks at you guys because you're walking in at this point, right? Because he was kind of farther in. Okay.
Yeah.
He would go, "Oh, hold on, Yelena, come here." And then an older woman comes out, and she's
Shit,
like,
fuck.
"What do you want?"
Two-factor
And
authentication.
Is this the man who paid to park here? They're here to pick it up. And she's like, "What? Which one?"
Me, it is I, Elena, Rictavio. Remember, I paid for the wagon that one time, several days or hours or minutes ago. You probably don't remember.
You couldn't have just said earlier.
Cassie would just look over punch and be like, "This is physically painful."
My
Seriously,
God, about the
what's
closed
this
box is
full-face
beginning to
comment?
wane.
You're gonna have to make a deception check with disadvantage because that was terrible.
I clench the paper into my hand, and I just start praying to Mal to make sure this fucking goes my way.
You said deception disadvantage?
Yeah.
Oh no, this
He's
is
probably
not
the most
well.
freaking naive, honest child in this group, and we asked him to deceive.
It's
Can't
an
wait to hear
8.
how this
It's
goes.
an 8.
Sounds
You're not
about
him.
right.
You're not Rictavio.
I don't.
Magic trick, kid.
It wasn't actually him. We sent a representative. Surely we wouldn't actually bring the real Rictavio here. I mean, he's so famous, and probably we wouldn't want him to get mobbed in the streets.
He doesn't make public appearances outside of being paid.
So you're welcome.
Surely the official paperwork should be sufficient.
But
I
he's
start
the one
waving
who
it.
came here and paid us and dropped it off. So he does make appearances to pay me. I didn't pay him.
How much did he pay again? He told me, but I can't quite remember.
Persuasion.
I'm just looking between everyone like this.
I'm gonna pat
Whatever, we're trying.
him on the shoulder and give him guidance.
That gives me a D4.
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Jesus.
Yeah, I rolled a 15 with the thing and then +5, so dirty
A
20.
charisma main, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was, 75 gold?
75 gold. Well, that is a lot. And I
don't have that.
do not even know that number. Hang on. Byron's gonna go. Interesting. Well, we can definitely make it worth your while.
Can I interest you in a soulless child? I'm just kidding.
Oh!
We've got three.
We will take.
Couple storage bins open up and kids come popping out.
Oh,
Are
no.
you planning on like buying things at the circus tonight?
Probably. And
Perfect.
the man's like, oh, absolutely.
Yeah, the great Rictavio will happily take on your debts for the evening if you let us get the wagon out of your way.
He's instantly gonna start staring daggers at you.
We'll go with the same persuasion that you rolled.
Ooh.
Since this is the same conversation. Well, I mean, when we see him, we'll have to thank him. Is he gonna want the cart at the circus tonight?
We would be happy to pick it up for him and take it. And you can always look for us, and I will take you to meet the great Rictavio.
Oh, absolutely. What an honor.
Absolutely.
That would be lovely. Gunther, we need to go finish making our masks. Get back inside. We'll see you tonight at the circus.
Is it a masquerade?
What was your name?
My name is Byron. Byron Sayer.
Byron. She looks
Is
at
this the point where we
Zagreus.
stop lying?
She looks at Zagreus and goes, with the finger quotes, goes, Rictavio, Junior, whatever. Lovely to meet you two. Everybody, love the lions. We'll see you tonight. Oh, we should make lion masks. We'll make lion masks. We'll be the ones in the lion masks.
I will keep my
What are
eyes
the-
peeled for you all.
Tara like that will ask what the masks are for.
Oh, it's a masquerade tonight. They want everybody for the big festival of the sun thing. Every week we do some weird festival. The Baron wants us to always, I think, save the city with joy. But tonight I'm actually excited for this one. We never get like outsiders to come and do the festival. It's always him. Did you not see the wolf heads on the gate? Ugh, terrible. Terrible festival last week.
Last week.
Yeah, every week I said.
Oh, I stopped
What
paying attention. I'm sorry.
happened last
Did you
week?
say?
He like had heads of wolves and was parading through the city with them, saying like, be gone, and then he put it on the fences to scare away evil. Scared the hell out of me. Gunther's like, yeah, very
Yikes.
scary. It was very scary.
Yeah, compared to that, a circus does sound pretty pleasant.
Yeah.
Wait, is Gunther the man with like the weird German Austrian accent?
Yeah.
Okay. No one ever asked his name. We just kind of thrown out there. I thought there was a child named Gunther somewhere.
No, yeah. She like said his
Yes.
name to like get back inside, and then they're like, well, go ahead. It should be able to hook up to your wagon. That honestly, I'm kind of glad you parked in front. It means we can close up earlier. But if you could be on your way, that would also be very helpful.
Absolutely.
We will go.
Okay. Goodbye. We'll see you tonight. Remember, lion masks. I'm Yelena. This is Gunther. You're Byron. I don't know who you are. For real. It's fine. And everyone else. We'll see you. Hopefully. I don't know. What masks are you going to wear? Do you have masks? Do you want us to make you masks?
No, it's okay.
No.
We'll
Yeah.
go find. We'll go
Yes,
find
we want
masks.
all the masks.
We'll
All the
find-
masks.
You make your lion masks. We're fine.
Okay.
But then if they make us lion masks, then we could be a pack. A lion pack.
We could be a
We
pride.
could be a pride.
Yeah.
It could be a pride festival.
Oh God.
You know what? I'll take a lion mask.
Oh,
I would love a lion mask.
that's two.
That would be very kind. I would appreciate one.
Not for you.
Punch is
I'm
just
just
gonna
kidding.
like.
I'm just kidding. Bless you.
Yes.
Punch is just gonna like gently shake his head, like, no.
I appreciate the offer, but I don't cover my face on principle.
And why would you? You're gorgeous.
Shucks.
Are you back with the wagon, like yelling that?
What's up?
Are you back at the wagon yelling that at her?
Yeah.
Okay. She would like lean in to those who are close and she'd be like, that man scares the hell out of me. I'll just make a bunch of lion masks. If nobody wants
Love
them, I
it.
can sell them. She
like
shuffles
an
off
excellent idea.
inside.
Howie.
And then, Howie!
How we were
Hi,
getting lion masks.
Howie. We're getting
Hi.
masks.
Do you want a lion mask?
Yeah, but what about in the
Yeah.
game?
It's gotten
was-
very weird, very quickly.
I was too deep in the lie, guys. I was too deep.
I know.
You
Oh, no.
Your own name.
I have 165 gold, and like we have to pay something so we can get lion masks and have friends, I'm down.
Mm-hmm.
Would you
That was
believe it?
really good.
We tried to steal something without planning at all, and we failed.
No, we succeeded. We got the
And
item.
then no, we got the thing
We failed
and
too.
lion masks.
It failed
I wanted
upward.
to see what
Yeah.
was in the cart. I didn't want to
Congratulations.
steal it.
The task failed successfully.
Okay.
You just wanted
that's
to
what I was gonna say.
investigate.
That's what I was gonna say.
Okay.
That
Now,
was part is ours.
Howie, can you open it? Oh,
We wrapped that up.
Oh, what's in it?
All right, so as you
What's
finally
in the
are
box?
able to get close to the fucking wagon,
Yeah, Tara will actually start to approach it, which was her original intention.
as you start to approach, it suddenly lurches as if something was thrown against the inside walls. You hear the cracking of wood
Interesting.
and scraping of metal and the snarl of something inhuman. As you get closer, you see the sides of the wagon are splattered with dry blood. And you see an inscription on the
love it.
wagon's doorframe that reads, I bring you from shadow into light.
This can only have a happy ending.
Jesus Christ. Oh
don't
god,
think
what did I
Is
do?
that a like a chant of some sort for like I don't know. I'm trying to see if Tara would know what that would.
Are you thinking that's like some sort of magical incantation?
Yeah.
Roll an Arcana check.
It's not to keep it inside, it's to keep us out.
When are you gonna learn?
Mhm,
You're not in
mhm,
here
mhm.
with me. I'm in here with you.
15.
Yeah, nothing comes to mind. That seems magical. Seeing as it's a circus wagon, you're like, oh, this is like something a barker would be yelling to be like, oh, there's like mysticism inside, but nothing magical.
Can I divine sense to see if I can detect good or evil within 60 feet, and if it's a celestial fiend or undead?
You absolutely can.
Yes. What
That
is it?
being
Is it?
said, nothing's glowing from inside of the cart, but somebody is glowing in your group.
Oh, is it the
Oh.
kid? Is it Freak? It's Freak, isn't it?
No, you do have somebody with celestial blood in your group.
Well, technically two.
Oh,
Well, 2, technically.
fine. I thought the kid was gonna be evil.
You sound disappointed.
You guys really want to.
Dang it, I really thought I got freak on that one.
Tammy, I'll message you who glows.
Okay.
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 Well, Glint is always glowing.
Yeah. Also, yes.
I don't emit light.
You're a
I
walking
refract
disco
light.
ball.
We are
Thank you.
constantly casting light cantrips around him so that he's a little disco ball.
I know. I'm so sad nobody has the like globules of light that just like are constantly with him.
Do you have dancing lights?
Yeah,
I
have
can
dancing
cast
lights?
light on him so he
I
can
can
reflect
cast
like a disco
light,
ball.
but I don't have dancing lights.
Don't
At least not yet.
suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
suspicious.
Pretty suspicious.
But yeah,
Okay.
so something's in there, and it ain't.
But it's not evil.
It's not evil.
Yeah.
But it's big. Hi, Howie.
Hi.
Alright, well,
Yo.
we've come this far. We have to hook her up and take her. Otherwise,
We
we're all
gotta.
lying.
Yeah.
Can the
We
lions
gotta be nice.
pull her? Can the lions pull the cart?
You can absolutely do that because Gregory has control of the lions.
What are we doing?
I don't know.
We were just
We're
looking at the
saving.
cart. Why are we
We're
stealing the
saving this
cart?
creature.
Tara is exasperated right now. She just wanted to see what was there. This escalated way more than she needed to.
We are.
I-
No,
Because she looks like
no,
Cal, like
no.
really exasperated.
Do we have anything to
So-
cover this wagon with?
We are
This.
like not even 200 feet into this city yet. And we've already gone off the rails.
Right now, Cal is just like 1,000-yard stare past the wagon, leaning over towards Cass, speaking the celestial equivalent of like, "What the fuck is happening?"
Okay, but so we know what's inside isn't evil. Done. That means that somebody's locked it up and it needs saving. So we save it. Done. And then we make friends with it. Done.
Yes, everything that has ever been locked up is just a thing that needs saving.
Yeah.
Or it's locked
Hey.
up for a reason.
The prison industrial complex is not something to joke about, my friend.
I mean, yeah.
Is the thing still like
Breathing.
attacking the cart, like, or
It's
basically
not attacking.
jostling
It
around?
just it heard movement and
Mhm.
like once as like a car alarm was like "Rah!" and like shook the thing. But you can
I
like
would
hear
like-
something moving and breathing inside. Yeah.
Sorry, I need to see if my equipment actually has rations. Do.
That's basically what you're doing. Your monkey's stealing a hubcap.
I
Like
would
chasing a car, I
like.
don't know what I'll do with it.
Oh my god, I love that. I
Why
would
play the guy with the
like
plan?
to put some of my rations into the little cage boy. Be
Oh.
like, it's okay, we're here to help.
It is fully locked up and like
Oh
Oh,
no,
there's no, like, little
there's no
window
like
or anything?
bars or anything.
no.
There's no air holes.
Well, there's like
No.
it's wood, so like there are tiny gaps, but like
Airtight.
to push like
But yeah,
Yeah.
too much. Okay, let's take it. Let's go.
Literally a velociraptor paddock. Like, you can just see the eyes through the...
May I? Can we like bring everyone in for some semblance of a huddle?
yeah.
I mean,
Huddle?
you have free reign of this stockyard now. You just lied
Yes.
to two old, very sweet people.
I know.
We don't
I know what
know.
I
Making
did.
us lie
I know
en
what I
masse.
did.
We don't know what's in this thing. There's really not a great way to find out. We already have enough things that we need to take care of. Can we? It's also the middle of the day. If we're going to do this, can we at least wait for some kind of cover and not steal something in broad daylight? This is the
But
dumbest plan I've
stealing-
ever seen.
but stealing something in broad daylight makes it a better story.
I am concerned about taking this away in the middle of the day when everybody can see us, and like the person who definitely owns this.
Point of clarification. Sorry. Looking at the cart, there are windows in the back that you could throw rations in.
Yes. Okay.
So
Can we at least come back later and deal with this?
Also, yeah.
A lie.
If we,
Through town now.
I can't hear you.
Like if we run this thing through town and it breaks out, it'll break out in the middle of town.
also, if we drive it through town and the owner sees it, it's gonna be really fucking hard to convince them.
You,
this isn't their
you
way.
leave the convincing to me.
Also, if we leave it until overnight, if whoever owns, if whatever the hell this thing is isn't a part of the circus and everyone's at the circus, no one will be here to see it go missing. If for some reason it adds value to our group.
Well,
If it's
if
good.
there's a window, Glint, why don't you go look?
I just posted a photo of the cart.
I mean, Glint said he's seen much worse, so.
I mean, can we just peek in the window? Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
I want
I'll go.
to give it the rations.
So it's very dark inside because the only light source would be from the windows that you're looking at.
I cast light on the rations.
Oh, and then you throw it in?
Sure. Well, we're not going to throw it in, but.
Because they're tiny little rations, so when you throw it in,
Yeah.
it gives enough light to light up and like two eyes stare back at you.
Hey,
Like
buddy.
golden eyes. And then you see a paw reach out and like
A paw.
grab the rations, and then the light goes away.
Okay.
You gotta save it.
Yeah, it has paws.
It has paws. We need to save it.
Can Punch step up and use
Kara
his
gives
lantern?
Kel an exasperated look, which is like, I guess.
Can Punch step up and use his lantern at the window to look inside? I don't want to do like a. I'm just gonna use a little.
I can just produce flame. It creates light for 10 feet.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, mine also shows invisible creatures and objects, so I don't know if it's.
You do your thing.
Yeah. So
Yours sounds way
walks
more
up
powerful.
and opens up the lantern,
Mm-hmm.
and a beam of light streams in, and it jumps at the window at this point because like a brighter light jumps. It's a large tiger with huge fangs up front. Roll a nature check.
Yes, sir.
Wait, can I help? Because I was helping with the rations.
Sure. So
It doesn't matter because I got a nat 20.
Boom.
Nice.
So I got a 22 total.
This is a saber-toothed tiger.
Like that.
And as you're looking at it, you see it has like armor on it, like not like a helmet and stuff, but like it's got a like chest piece. It's like half plated with some armor.
Motherfucking battle cat.
Is this something that Punch would like be familiar with and know about, or is this like I've never seen this thing in my entire fucking life?
You've like heard about them, and you've probably read
Okay.
about them and heard stories of like these beasts. It's
Okay.
not like, oh, God. With your nat 20, like you know what it is because where you're from, like knowledge is power, and so there are like volumes on all kinds of things, and at some point you would have heard or seen or read about saber-toothed tigers, whether it was in a museum, a library, anything. Like, you know what this is.
Got it. Can I see if there's any like, if it's like maybe emaciated, or if it's, you know, if it's the source of the blood, like if it's covered in recent blood, anything like that?
Roll a perception check.
Okay. My perception. Not bad at all. So I got an 18 plus 5.
Yeah, it looks fine. There is like a tore up doll inside with it.
Oh.
like a stitched doll, and it's like tattered, like not completely torn to pieces, but it looks like it was like a chew toy.
Cool. I was just gonna like shut the lantern very calmly and like look back at everyone. Just be like, well, there's the saber-toothed tiger in there, and he's got, I guess, his own chew toy, or maybe something that he ate had a chew toy, and now it's his. But yeah, he's in there. Looks fine. Got some armor on.
Interesting. Well, now we know what's inside. We can all leave.
Yes.
I think yes. I think we should come back to it later, just in
I
case.
just a
But for
double
now,
thumbs up. Really awkwardly, like, mm.
Yeah, and so like I'll describe the rest of it to you. There is like a front seat of the wagon, so somebody could sit and like drive it once it was hooked up to something, as well as what you see in that photo, the large carriage for whatever's in there.
All right then.
Yeah, my curiosity's sated. Let's go.
Okay. So you're just leaving the cart there?
Yes.
Okay, sounds good.
Mm.
And you head back to your cart and head on in to town more, I believe you were saying?
We were still gonna go see the Burgomaster, right?
To Burger
Yes.
King.
Yep.
Yeah,
To Burger King.
to Burger King.
Cool. So as you head through the town, once you get, well, I mean, like here at this point, you would see in this like gated off area, a giant big top tent is being set. Like it's erected. You can see booths are getting set up. There's like a little midway getting set up along the way as well. Like this is where the circus is going to be. Right here in town.
It's like open. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gated off area. It's like gated in the front right now. There's no entry, but there is like a ticket booth that's erected, and yeah, this looks very familiar to you, Zagreus.
yeah, Zagreus is gonna like get really excited. And can I use a perception check to see if there's like anything I really recognize? Oh, well,
You
obviously
don't-
it's
yeah.
all
I was like
familiar.
all of it. Like it's all familiar to you. There's a few like new additions, but you're used to new things being brought in all the time.
Mhm.
Like it was constantly evolving. People would join, people would leave, people would join, people would leave. So there's like a few little things that are new, and you're like, oh, I gotta check that out. And then the rest of it, though, you're like, oh yeah, this is all familiar to me.
Yeah, I feel like Zagreus would just be pointing everything out to everybody, like that's the big top 10 circus, and then this is like
Yeah.
being that person.
Let me tell you all the fun things.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you continue down the street until you head towards the Burgomaster's mansion. But as you're going, there are carts popping up that are selling masks. There are carts popping up that have like decorations with like a sun emblazed on it. Everything seems not poorly made, but like quickly made.
Homemade.
Because, yeah, everything's like homemade, but it's also being like quickly made because, like Yelena said, it's every week there is some new festival. So they're like, some of the stuff you can tell like is being painted over like an older symbol. You're like, oh, that like, oh yeah, there was a wolf head on that before, and now it's like a sun, and they're just recycling the stuff that doesn't sell or is used, and then moves from there.
Are the people present like are they only the people setting up, or are there other people like excited to start? Like what is the vibe?
So the vibe of this city is more alive than Barovia. There are people moving around. There's people like in the streets, around their homes, getting ready. There's people in and out of businesses, but it's not like Hobbiton at the beginning of Lord of the Rings, where everyone's like, "Yeah, this is great." It's kind of like, okay, it's sort of like work because this is just a weekly grind. Like, all right, here we go again. Like,
Yeah, but what
let's
about
do
in the
this.
game?
Yeah, exactly. What about the game? Yeah. No, but yeah, it's very much
Okay.
like, some people like are excited because, like Yelena said, this is the first time there's outside like entertainment coming. So there is like, as you're closer to where the actual circus is, you can like see people like eyeing it, like, what the hell is, like, that's new, that's very new, and that's cool but weird. And just the excitement of what could be in there tonight for them. It gets a little busier when you get right around here. There is a building that says Blue Water Inn. As you drive by it, you see this building is like, there's a bunch of ravens like lining the roof. But yeah, it's like, oh, and there's like people moving in and out. There's people on the porch like smoking, like they kind of wave and then like go back inside. But it's like a little lively. You're like, oh, that's probably the tavern / inn of the town. And then you make the left at that crossroad and you start heading down this way to the Burgomaster's mansion. The mansion has walls of plastered stone that display many scars where the plaster has fallen away from age and neglect. Drapes cover every window, including a large arched opening above the mansion's double entrance doors. This is one of the bigger houses in town, but it's kind of like old looking as well. It's nice. It's nicer than a lot of the places, but it's
There's some noticeable wear and tear.
yeah. It's like, it's here. It's not been kept up, but it's here.
Hmm.
Who should present our group?
Yep. If you want, whatever you want.
Sarah will volunteer either Byron or Cal.
What? Who's being introduced to who?
Introducing us to the Burgermeister.
Let the children do it. Let Freak go up there and introduce him. Don't look at him, and the Burgomaster will know we need help.
You guys say something mean about Freak, I cover his ears.
I'm gonna lean in towards Cass and whisper. I don't know if Byron's done enough or too much talking today, but I guess I'll find out.
Oh my god. That's Cal.
I whispered
Shut up.
to my sister that no one else heard.
It's okay, we'll just start talking in primordial.
Do it. I'm kidding.
We did. It happened. It was great. Anyway, I'll like when Tara mentions Cal or Byron, I'll just like sort of gesture towards Byron to lead the way.
Okay. I could have sworn I said let Freak lead, but that's fine. It's fine. I'll do it. Yeah. Well, I'm assuming we're gonna walk up, knock on the door, and be like, "Yo, we're here."
I guess.
Ding dong.
Ding dong.
All right.
Before we go, I kind of wanna just like grab Byron really quick and say, hold on, if you're gonna be the man with the silver tongue, you have to look your best. And Zagreus will dig into his pocket and pull out the second cuffling and then put it onto Byron's wrist. Say, you gotta look the part.
All right. Well, thanks.
Your
But,
charisma goes down by 5. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
They are cursed cufflinks. I'm just kidding.
Great. I guess that means I take out the other one and put that one in since it's just been in my pocket, like casually, and I like. Thank you. I appreciate that. You're definitely a nice little find. I appreciate you getting the second one for me.
He'll just smile and nod.
Byron is very flustered.
That's fucking teamwork.
I'm gonna clap him on the shoulder and give him guidance as we approach the door.
Great. All right. Byron takes in a deep breath, kind of makes himself, properly postured and walks up to the door.
There's a red rope you can pull, or you can knock.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull the. Yeah, I'm gonna pull the red rope.
The floor drops. I'm just kidding.
The Rancor.
Traps.
An anvil.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
So you hear a bell ring inside. It is one of those annoying bang, 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 bang,
Oh no.
And
My
the door
grandparents had
opens
that
up. The door opens up, and a very large man just peeks his head out. He's a bald guy, has a handlebar mustache, thick eyebrows, and it's just his head. He's like, "Hello. What can I help you with?"
Are you the burgomaster?
No. Name's Izek.
Oh.
I work for the burgomaster. What do you need?
We came to speak to him because there was an infestation problem outside of town that we handled, and with that we found a few of who we believe to be his citizens.
The Baron's a little busy right now getting ready for the circus tonight.
There were children that we're bringing back.
That's great. Good for you.
And that's not something the burgomaster has any interest in, you would think.
He ain't got kids. He's got pets. Well, he's got his kids, I guess. But nobody else's kids.
Right, but he is in charge of taking care of the town.
Yeah.
Okay. So then he would be taking care of these kids.
No kids going missing in our town.
All right. Well,
Typing furiously in the background.
I look over my shoulder at everyone, kind of with wide eyes, because I'm trying to think of something to say.
Tara will step up and ask if a letter has been received from the town of Barovia.
Let me check. And he closes the door. And you just hear, "Hey! Looking for a letter. Everybody found a letter?"
I turn to look at Tara and I just give a sigh of disappointment.
And you hear he's stomping off.
I will turn to Irina. Have you met the burgomaster here? Are you able to speak to him on behalf of your dad or now your brother?
I met him when I was very young. I don't know if you'll remember me.
You can present yourself as the daughter or sister now of Barovia's burger.
If you think it'll help, I'll do it.
Tara just kind of gestures to stand next to Byron.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Byron.
gets out of the wagon and walks up to join next to the to Byron at the door. And you hear the door opens up. Yeah, we ain't getting no letter. And he like stares at Irina.
Oh, it seems like we now have your attention. Is the burgomaster home for, company?
And the guy like kind of shakes his head and stares at you, Byron. I said he's busy, all right? He'll be at the circus tonight. If you need to drop off the little kids, drop them off somewhere. You're not going to drop one off here. He's got to get ready. Are you going tonight? Are you going to be at the circus?
I guess we have to now if we want to meet the burgomaster, don't we?
Do you all have masks?
Did we even get the mask from the others?
Not yet. They said they were.
No, not yet.
Doing their thing.
We're vaccinated.
God damn it.
What are you guys going as?
The idea currently is a pride of lions.
Punch again, just shakes his head behind everybody like, no, that's not a thing.
Not stupid, don't laugh.
Well, seems fitting. All right, well, we'll keep an eye out for some lions.
How the fuck did he come to the conclusion that us as a pride of lions seems fitting?
Because
And are
we
they
have
all-
two
Because you have
lions.
two lions.
We have
at
two
the front
lions.
of your wagon.
Are they all going to be male lions? Or are we going to have female lions? What kind of pride is this?
I mean,
Guess we'll see when we get the masks.
Yelena didn't say.
Right? Just every single one of us a male lion, which a male lion pride never would exist.
He closes the door slowly, but he like stares at Irina as he closes the door.
Insight check.
Oh,
Sure, go ahead.
Check his vibe.
Yes.
He does it sincerely.
A sincerely suspicious look.
Exactly.
I mean, basically, yes.
16.
16. It was like a look of familiarity. Like he's seen her before.
Like any sense of intent behind it necessarily?
No, it was just like, I've seen you.
Okay.
Did you add the D4?
Yes.
Okay.
Or we ding dong ditch the kids out here and hide around the corner and see if they take a mess.
I want that. Let's do that.
Oh.
They're gonna be looking for the lions at the festival, though.
Yeah.
All right, new plan. Everyone go a different animal. No lions.
No lions. No lions.
Oh my god, that would be the greatest idea because the people that would end up getting tagged as the children would be the people that we don't want to see, and they would be in trouble. And the plan works out perfectly, and Byron's life is great.
Yep.
I
That was
mean,
an
I
And
say-
that was a Zinnia plan all along.
it's a plan.
I'm on Zinnia's side for this one.
Ding dong ditch the kids.
Ding dong, ditch the kids. It can only go well.
We're not leaving the kids.
There's no downside.
Say something.
Zagreus will say that. We're not leaving the kids.
Myrtle would say
Set them up for
something.
success.
Like, it'd be one thing if it was just Freak. You
Yeah,
wouldn't say
if it was
anything.
just
Fucking
Freak.
Let's ding dong ditch Freak, but keep Myrtle. She's cool. Bitch can hang.
No. We are not keeping kids.
We're not gonna ditch kids either.
We're gonna have to keep them through the
No.
night, apparently.
He'll say, look,
We-
we're going to a
okay,
circus. There's bound to be a lot of people. I'm sure there will be somebody there. that
Is
we
there
could
like a
meet who could watch
school,
the
an
kids.
orphanage?
Probably gonna be like a kid's like corral
Could
or
we
something.
potentially set up a booth where the prize is a kid?
I have the tarot cards.
Oh my god!
I will tarot read that we found someone's children.
Ma'am, you lost a child. Here it is. That's not my kid. It is now.
Yes. Here's the tarot reading for validity.
This town has wolves on spikes to ward off evil spirits. They're gonna buy the tarot reading as a child.
Really are. This child is a blessing from above.
You guys seen those vines of like Joseph going to Mary and he's like, I baked you this pie. And she's like,
Yes.
oh, wow, but how did you bake it? And he's like, I did it. God help
The
me.
will of God.
You see how it sounds, Mary? Do you see it?
Okay. But if we ding dong ditch the kids and we hide out to
Oh my
see
God.
if they get into the house, then we're not actually ditching them. They get
We're
taken
not. We're not
I-
ditching the kids.
Mm.
I'm
I
just
say we
saying, I've
just-
had 3 really great plans today, and we haven't done any of them.
These kids are going to grow up to be supervillains.
This is
Their
their
origin
Joker
I
story.
mean, and here's the thing too. They're all literally hearing us discuss just about them. Like, we don't want freaks, but Myrtle, it's that whole care for Job.
No, I'm giving him earmuffs. He's fine.
I love all of my children equally. I don't care for freak. 1,000,000% what it fucking is.
This is the plot of Megamind. You know that, right?
Yes, and
Let's
make a
go.
Megamind if we get a
We need to
stick
figure
down
out where we're gonna like live tonight. I guess we should find an inn.
Yeah. But think, if we didn't have kids, then we could save the tiger.
The tiger's gonna go away anyway. Oh wait, I'm talking about the lions. My bad.
Yeah.
We can genuinely ask for like an orphanage. Like, probably not a good idea for the kids to stick with us. True.
I mean,
Nope.
seeing what we've seen of everything else, do we trust an orphanage though?
I don't even trust us.
That's a good point. That is an
And this
excellent
town
point,
seems
sir.
a little more jovial.
Festivals every week. I mean, that sounds like heaven.
Again, last week they paraded wolf heads.
Well, Glint, if you also want to get ding dong ditched, I guess you're welcome to, and I'll just fucking walk away.
I have some callous
See
motherfuckers.
how that works? See how well that works?
Not listening, still walking.
Zagreus will just go out to Glint being like, it's not your fault, big guy. I think he's just a little intimidated by your radiance or something.
We're so intimidated, Glint.
Punch is just gonna look at Zagreus like, you're out of your fucking gourd, buddy. Like, I don't think any of us are intimidated by his fucking shine.
This group is falling apart.
At any rate, I think we should head to the circus to get information about maybe finding an orphanage around here. That's where everyone seems to be at, right?
That's what everybody's getting ready for.
Hmm.
Even the circus is like still getting ready. When you guys went by, you saw people were still like putting stuff up.
Find a tavern and we can talk to them. Tavern people, if they have souls, they usually know stuff.
We passed one.
Cool.
You did.
Maybe they know of an orphanage.
Zinni is sulking a little bit, just saying.
I don't mean to be the downer of the party, but where
That's
I'm
the-
from,
yes.
where I'm from, Byron says, orphanages and kids are not the best, and then they
I
end
don't
up
mean to
getting.
be a downer, says the emo warlock.
I've been
Called
such a
out.
ray of light this entire time to you. I know this will go against
An
what you
absolute
think of
fucking
me,
beacon.
but like
I
I
know.
don't know. What if these kids get into the orphanage and then they get abandoned and then they grow up to do some like really crappy stuff and now they're the owner
I'm
of a
sorry,
bar. They end up
are you-
dating
Hold on, to
Succubus queen,
clarify.
and now-
Wait, abandoned in the orphanage, but you're cool with Zinnia like ding dong ditching them outside of the Burgomeister's house?
We have to abandon them better than the orphanage could.
Correct.
To clarify, hold
We
on.
have to know where they're going.
To clarify, these kids are not from this town. They were from Barovia. Because didn't
Parents
Irina, she recognized them. Like, they were
Yeah.
familiar to her. She doesn't know who they were, but recognizes them.
And then you asked Myrtle what their parents did.
And they got sold.
What if we find out if her brother can take them?
But that means taking the kids all the way back over there somehow.
Not necessarily. I'm sure mail goes between the two, right? Like,
Oh my god, they're not a potato or a banana. You can't put a stamp on them and just send them.
no,
Mail her
This
children.
is
You know what I'm-
D&D. You definitely
We're gonna So we're gonna put the kids back in boxes and mail them back to Barovia.
if you guys are that concerned and you don't want to leave them in an orphanage and you
Not-
want them to be with someone we know, you want them to be in a place where we know.
Which is a good point, and maybe we can find like a merchant that is going to be headed that way in time, but they're probably not going now.
You just went from
But they
Megamind
can't-
to Jessie and Toy Story 2.
But these kids can't stay with us too long.
I'm literally crying.
I think we're all in agreement with that. But I think that's a better idea than leaving them on a doorstop.
Yeah, it's fine. They'll figure it out. It's just,
Either an orphanage or finding a family that will take them in, because apparently the Burgermeister here won't. Unless
So
we
says the
find him.
doorman.
That is, you're true. So maybe we go find him where they're setting up.
So it sounds like we all need masks and to hold on to the kids for now. Right?
I think
For
so.
now.
Okay. I'm trying real hard to tighten up. Alright.
So
Into
you
town
said
for
you wanted
masks
to
and the
head
party.
back to the inn? Was that what the plan was?
I would think it's better to go to where they're setting up.
Oh, for the circus?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's my thought, but I don't know about everybody else.
Go wherever everyone else goes.
Zagreus is
I'm
on board.
not upset about that.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
I'd
you'll
say let's
head
go
back
there.
to the circus. As you head back up, you pass the Blue Water Inn. Byron, can you make a perception check?
Ooh.
I certainly cannot. So you'll have to do something else.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Can we deny rolls? I
Oh
wanna do that.
shit!
Oh.
I rolled a nat 20.
Okay. Perfect.
That's not
As
what I
you
wanted.
are passing the Blue Water Inn, you look in through the open doorway, and there's two kids that are looking, and they're staring right at you. And they follow you, their gaze follows you, and they point, and they nod, and then you guys keep rolling by.
Anyone else see that? Anyone else see
I don't,
that?
I don't like it when kids point at me.
Yeah, settle down, children of the corn.
Byron would probably stop in his tracks as when he notices the kids are following him just to stare back for a hot second.
So then, when you stop and look, you see one of them mouth, "We know."
Oh!
What?
And I point a finger gun at it and I chew and keep going.
All right. Good to know.
Yikes.
Noted. Okay. So as you pull up, there is a little area that you can park carts and things. There's a little parking lot, if you will. And there's some people, just kind of I guess lackeys, roadies, I don't know what you call them for the circus, kind of setting up, getting everything ready.
Arnie's.
Carnies, yeah, that works too. And as you all start to unload, one of them looks over and It is a. Just a second. Come
Sorry, I
on.
just said.
There is a very large man with like tipped like pork pie hat, just a mountain of muscle, and he like is walking out with like this box that has like tickets coming out of it, and a box that looks like, oh, it's probably to collect coin. And he's walking over to the ticket booth and he like drops it off and he sees you and he's like, Zagreus. And
Oh,
Zagreus,
boy.
you know who this is. This is Hermos, the half giant.
Sorry, go ahead.
This is like your guy. This is your buddy.
Zagreus will go over there and say, well, you don't look a day over. He's like, you don't look a day over ginormous, old guy. And he'll kind of like whack him and then like give him the biggest hug that he can.
He like picks you up. Your feet completely leave the ground. You like all hear his back crack a little bit. And he's like, it is so good to see you. Are you back? Are you back?
Not yet. I'm actually here traveling with some of my companions here. This is everybody. Everybody, this is Hermos. Hermos, this is everybody. This is my mentor.
And he takes off his pork pie hat, which is like very small in his hands, and he holds it with both hands, and he like simply bows to you. He's like, it's a pleasure to meet you all. I hope you're taking care of little Z here.
Zagreus will look embarrassed after hearing that. It's like, please don't call me that. We talked about this. We're actually here we're here on business. We're actually looking for. Do you happen to know anybody around here who would be able to kind of take some kids, maybe?
Yeah, absolutely. Us.
I was gonna say the circus is always looking for lost
About to
children.
say.
Literally,
How do the kids
I
react to hearing that?
the horror of It's a Small World in real life.
Freak, as normal, doesn't react to anything. But Myrtle's kind of like, that could be kind of cool. Hold on a minute. Like,
He'll say,
I love it.
he'll say, yeah, he'll say, great. He'll say, I know I loved it. We're just trying to find a good home for them and kind of, well, we've been traveling, kind of going on this big journey, and we kind of need a place for these kids to stay. Where we're going, it might not be safe for them.
well, and he like leans in. Why don't I try to sweeten up a bit? And he walks over and he gets down on like his knees, so he's like 2 times taller than them. And he like leans in and he goes, what's your name, gorgeous? And the little girl, like kind of shy, is like, Myrtle. He goes, Myrtle? That's a beautiful name. Let me see if I got something. And he like reaches into his pocket and he pulls out like a little figurine of a turtle. He's like, Myrtle, a turtle. That's for you. And she like gives him a hug. And he like smiles and he's got like jacked up teeth and he's like ugly, but like it's that like aw, but like he like Quasimodo. He's like ugly, but you're like, but he's sweet. Aw.
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes, all right, young prince, what's your name? Kid's like, Freak. He's like, no, it's not. What's your real name? He's like, it's Freak. And Myrtle's like, it really is. His name is Freak. He's like, well, believe it or not, we have a show dedicated to you.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ridiculous.
That's absolutely fantastic.
Do you want
I was
to
gonna
work
say, I
at
cannot
our
wait
show?
to hear what kind of fucking animal rhymes with freak.
And the kid,
No, a
Freak
freak
just kind of
show.
like shakes his,
Yeah.
like, just shrugs his shoulders like, whatever. And he's like,
Man,
Fantastic.
preference
I got somebody for you to meet. And he like turns to you, Zagreus. He's like, "Is this kid always a stick in the mud?"
Yeah, he's kind of like that.
All right, well, we'll keep him in the back or something. All right, come with me. You all come on in. Come on. Anybody who's a friend of Z gets to come in for free. You
That
can
rhymes too.
check
Pretty
everything.
good at this.
I work at a carnival. I'm used to selling things.
He'll say,
Go ahead.
Zagreus will just say, like, what are you all doing here? How long have you been in the city?
Got in 2-3 nights ago. I mean, we're always on the run. We're always on the move.
He'll ask about the, well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to ask about the Burgomeister. Like, do you know anything about him lately? We've been trying to get a hold of him.
I know that he paid Isolde for us to be here. She said we couldn't stay more than a couple days, and we had to leave because things will get weird, as they always do if we stay in town. But yeah, we're here, gonna make some money, put on a show. Things are a little different. He wanted a few things tweaked for some festival he wanted to throw. So the Big Top's not doing the normal show it usually does. It's going to be well, it's best if I show you. And as you guys like walk along, and you see all the midway games getting put up, food stands, competitions, little stages, little tents off to the side that are closed off. You see that there is going to be a like dancer, like singer performance on one of the stages, but it's a man who has like rabbit ears. There is a very, it's like all black tent with closed like doors. And it is a very pale skinned woman sitting on like a rope swing. And she has like leathery wings and like fangs, black hair. And it says Amelia the Vampire. There's a fire eater. There's an organ grinder. There is a woman in one of the like posters who's like covered in snakes and like lizards and things. And she's like smiling. It says Celessa the Snake. There's a Hall of Horrors. And then there is a pie eating contest. There's axe throwing. There's target shooting. There is arm wrestling. There is, like I said, there's food, all different types of food, which some of it smells like it all, like for the first time since you've gotten to this land, like something sweet smelling. Like the world around you has always smelled like something died very nearby, and it's been dark and like cloudy, but there's like music, there's like very sweet smells, there's fried smells. Like it feels like there is life within the confines of this circus.
Ducking in lungful after lungful.
Yeah. Byron, to you, some of the stuff smells very familiar. And you're like, oh, I've had that corn. Like the corn that's being sold over there, I have had.
I'm sure he has.
And then you keep going. But yeah.
Can I stop at the corn stand?
Yeah, if you'd like.
Is there somebody working it?
Mm-hmm. Well, they're like getting it ready. So they're like cooking and yeah.
Can I ask them where they got it from?
Hold on, let me get to that one. Okay. So as you walk up, there is a little booth, and the name of the booth is Shuck Me Sideways. And two twin gnomes are there. One has black hair and is clean shaven. He's very handsome for a gnome, and he's like super personable. The other one is bald but has a dark black beard, and they're twins. So it looks like if you were to like press their faces together, it would make one person with hair and a beard, and it would be one face. And you're like, oh, that's kind of funny. But the one with the beard doesn't talk much. He's just kind of like cooking. And the one with the hair pops up, and he's like, "Hey, how you doing? Well, how can I help? How can I help?"
The corn smelled familiar to me, so I was wondering where you all are from.
Oh, we picked this up. Hey, Martin, when was this one picked up? Martin stops, and he's like, 2-3 trips ago, we traveled to that place. All the stuff going on. I don't know. And he starts cooking. And the guy goes, "Oh, Ixpool. It's called Ixpool. That's where we went."
Fuck yeah!
Sure is nice to see a bit of home. I'll be back later to have some corn.
Okay.
And Byron,
Just ask
like,
for
walk-
Dean. That's me. Or Martin.
All right. Dean Martin.
Oh my god!
My name's Jerry. I'll
Oh,
find
hi,
you all
Jerry.
later.
I'll look for you, Jerry. Oh, fuck. What mask are you gonna wear? I'm not gonna know what you look like.
A lion. I will be a
Yeah.
lion.
Sounds good.
Oh my god.
We're gonna be snakes.
Perfect. Perfect. I will see you all later.
So yeah.
Hmm.
As you guys keep going, Hermos is taking you to the big top, and as he like gets to it, he goes, "Sorry for ruining the surprise, but," and he opens up like the drapes that are the doors, and it's a giant ballroom. There's like a beautiful floor that's been laid out. There's a like chandelier that's hanging from the top. There's like a stage for music to be played on. There's bars on both sides of the big top. It's like, it looks like beautiful, which you're not used to seeing the big top look like. It's usually like there's some stands, a dirt pit, and like a show goes on. But they've turned this into like a super classy looking thing.
I don't like that.
Can't see.
Well,
Or
to Zagreus, it looks different.
Yeah, I didn't
Because
realize
he's
I was
used to it,
muted.
yeah.
Whoops. He'll say, that is different. So, did the Burgomeister order this ballroom specifically?
Yeah. Some reason. He wanted dancing.
Dancing?
He
Who
wanted
dances in the... But during a circus performance? Who does that?
Well, we're not really doing a circus performance tonight. We're doing a festival.
I suppose that would be different.
But yeah. There's a couple new places that you're not used to. There was that corn place we stopped at for the boys. There's a new bar. Like, we have an actual traveling tavern with us now.
Wow.
Which is pretty fun. Yeah. Some guy we picked up along the way.
Well, I'm glad you're all doing really well for yourselves. It really makes me happy knowing you guys are getting along.
Thanks. Miss you.
Out
But
of a totally innocent curiosity.
what?
Who's the headliner out of a totally innocent curiosity?
I mean, there's just gonna be like music playing, but it sounds like I don't want to ruin their surprise. Ah, screw it. Uh, Amelia has something big in store for her show tonight. It's Don't Take the Kids. It's kind of like burlesque, but like also like acrobats. It's kind of cool. But she has some big surprise for her show. She's not telling any of us what it is, but I would check that out. I
It's
personally
very-
wouldn't because I don't want to see her in her non-mentionables. But you might. I mean, as because she is a co-worker, I'm saying this in a professional sense. She's fucking hot. I don't know how to say that nicely.
You did.
Thank you.
Amelia's a pretty wild person. She's great, but yeah, he's right. Definitely not a show for kids.
Byron looks over at Zagreus and says, "Hang on. You know Amelia the vampire."
Yeah, of course. We grew
Okay.
up together.
So you're friends with the vampire.
Well, when you put it that way, it does sound a little sketchy. Trust me, she's great. Once you get to meet her, she is awesome.
And hot, apparently.
You should introduce
Oh.
him before she starts. She's
A
probably
winning
over at a 10.
combination.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea. Hey, if you guys want to meet the talent, I'm more than happy to show you around.
Game? Anyone else okay with meeting?
Sarah shrugs. As that's her way of saying sure.
Whatever. Who wants to go to a strip club at 2 p.m?
Right, literally.
Aaron.
I mean, can we throw gold at them, or is that considered ill-mannered? Like,
They all
we
have
don't have
bruises.
any paper money.
Ah.
They all have bruises.
Yeah.
Wow.
Before they leave, Zagreus will say, Hermos, you don't mind taking care of the kids for right now, right? I mean, like you said, it probably not best that they go with us to meet Amelia.
Oh, absolutely. Will you tots come with me? I have some things to do anyway. Well, let's go. And he shuffles them off.
Did he say tots or sauce? I just want to be
Tots.
clear.
You thoughts.
Little
Hey,
tots.
Come on, tots. They're gonna go meet the thoughts.
Oh my god.
But yeah.
Well, I follow.
If you guys want to head to her tent, yeah, it's the one that's all black. You go in. Are you going there? Sorry, I'm not trying to rush you guys into that.
I would like to.
Rushing
Okay.
there.
So as you go in, it's just Amelia. She's kind of setting up her stage. She's putting like red like linens over some of the lanterns to give the room like a red lighting.
Oh man.
And she's like on a chair like doing this, and she like looks over and she's like, "Oh my god." And she jumps down and she like runs over. She's like pretty tall, and she like gives you a big hug. How tall are you, Zagreus?
I'd say like 5'7", 5'8".
Okay. Yeah, she like gives you a hug. You're kind of like eye level with her. And she's like, "How are you? Oh my gosh.
It's been a minute.
It's been a while. You're like growing up."
Yeah, well, I'm eating my vegetables and 3 square meals a day, as they say. You look amazing.
Thank you. And she like does a little turn, and she's like, "Oh, I don't have the wings on before the performance, but like, oh, imagine it." And she's like not wearing anything like sexy. It's like work clothes. It's like overalls, and, like one thing's like undone, and she's got like a shirt with paint on it, and like her hair's in a messy bun. She's got no makeup on. But one thing, she doesn't have fangs.
I was about to
not,
say Tara was like
Yeah.
observing, like, is she really a vampire?
She's not pale. She has brown hair. And she's like around. Just kind
He'll
of
say, Zagreus will say, "See, I told you she's cool. Amelia, these are my friends. These are my companions. Everybody, this is Amelia the vampire. This is what she looks like outside of the stage."
And she's like, "Oh my god, hello everybody. Hi, I'm Amelia. Don't tell anybody, but if you hear me later tonight like this, don't be alarmed. It's all a part of the act."
Punch is like still actively like looking up at the ceiling, even though she's fully closed. Like doesn't want to look at it.
Byron like makes his way to the front of the group and like puts his hand out for a handshake.
Oh, hello.
Of course he does.
Amelia.
Hi, Byron. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Byron.
He's gonna elbow his way up to the front and just like, Gwent, nicer to meet you.
Oh, hello. Aren't you a
Nice
tall
to
drink
meet
of
you.
ale? I love your shine. Look at you. You should. Have you ever thought about being in a show?
I don't mean that. I mean, I am the show.
Oh, I am obsessed with you. Are you coming to the show tonight?
Absolutely.
I'll save you a seat.
And I'll save you one as well.
If we have
Roll
room.
a charisma check.
Me? Just a basic charisma
just
check?
charisma.
Oh shit. 10.
10. She's kind of like, but like still just staring at Glint.
Yeah, I figured.
Oh, defeat David.
Byron makes his way to the back of the group and just starts looking at like the wall.
Oh,
and, like,
She's
all
like,
the
let's go
stuff.
find that tavern. And
Shoulda
she's
glanced
like,
at Byron as he walks by.
She's like,
I'm
I'm so
not gonna
sorry.
forget him.
Hi, ladies. It's so lovely to meet you too. The boys are a lot. How are you all? And she starts introducing herself to the girls in the group as well.
Tara's just like awkwardly.
Punch has literally done nothing.
Well, you're looking up. You're like an 8-foot tall being just like staring at the ceiling.
He just wants to make sure everything's kosher.
I'm good.
Lovely to meet you. Love your hair.
She like looks kind of just like the glance up to her forehead at her pile of like hair on her head. Like, thanks. I just do this every day.
Such a charismatic group you got here, Z. Everybody's so full of life. Love it. You can look down, sweetheart. Big guy. I'm down here.
I can't, you guys. I've been laughing all night. Punch is gonna like clear his throat and she's like, for the safety of my own sensibilities, I would like to not.
Oh, are you married?
No.
Oh, then you're free range. Plus, I'm not even done up in anything.
She's immediately uncomfortable at the thought of being face. He's just gonna like clear his throat and be like, I'm gonna step outside and stand behind him and like edge out of the tent.
Well, anybody else?
Can I insight check? Is she like? I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, you just want a vibe check?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Let me see. 21.
So she was genuinely interested in meeting everybody who a former colleague is now hanging with. But because of the interaction so far, she's kind of like, oh, this is like when two friend groups meet. And it's like, oh, okay. Like, I get it. Like, it's fine. You're not used to... She's kind of, not like taken back, but she's used to being a like circus performer and kind of shunned by people. So she's like, all right, I tried, but like, it is what it is.
So Zagreus will ask. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say she's used to being the center of attention, or not.
She's used to having to perform for people. It's not so much like she likes it, but she understands like that's her living and she has to do this. And she also realizes like people have been shitty to her because she's a part of the circus. But she like actively tries to be nice to people, and then it's like, okay, well, I tried.
Okay, so what I was gonna say before the fireworks started going off, so I was gonna say, Zagreus will ask Amelia. He'll just say, so we're trying to figure out more about this place, and the Burgermeister, Hermos told us that Isolde is the one who pretty much got everybody here together. Do you know where they're at?
Oh yeah, she's at her usual cart behind the big top. Probably getting everything ready for tonight. Probably really busy since we open in a few hours.
Yeah, and what's going on with the ballroom? I know that wasn't part of our usual show.
Yeah, they were like very like adamant about having dancing. I don't know why. But yeah, they wanted just to have a place where everybody can kind of gather together and dance, socialize. I don't know. Seems nice. Seems cool. After my show ends and I get out of makeup and everything, I'll probably try to sneak over, meet somebody in town for the night.
Byron's ears perk.
Glint will be there later. Yeah, Cassie will be like, Glint will be there later.
Oh, that's
yeah.
exciting.
Byron's ears drop.
This is great. We should set up like a system of like somehow we could spread the word about where I'm gonna be, like at all times.
Not where I'm going.
Don't worry. I'm pretty sure everyone will be able to see you. Mask or no mask, we'll know.
Just thinking about networking.
Oh, if you're trying to get into the business, I'm your girl. I got you.
She's gonna let you in her business, Glint.
Well,
do you say that out loud?
No, I don't.
Okay, I was like, she would react.
No, I don't.
Zagreus
That
is
was
ready to like smack you for that
Wow.
one.
Oh wow.
Wow.
We could even go further. Just let's just say, all right.
So Zagreus would just say, all right, well, I don't want to keep you busy because I know you got your show to prep and everything, but if you're free, let me know. I'll be sure to save a dance just for you. As well.
Aww, I'd love that. I'll find you. What mask are you gonna wear?
We were thinking of going as a Pride Alliance, actually.
Very fun, very fun. I'm sure the two
Yeah.
boys will love to see a lion.
What?
The two
Why?
gnomes.
Byron literally says why.
They were talking about some lion. I don't know. But anyway,
What was
I gotta get ready.
Did he have a name?
I'm sorry?
Who are the council members of Taldori?
Fucking Ishpol.
We can never escape. Never surrendered. Never forgotten.
Ishpol.
Well, I'm gonna go get ready. I have a big surprise for tonight, so I can't wait to see you. Really hope you're here. I'll save you all front row seats.
We'll definitely be there. Don't worry. Can't wait for the show.
Good. And she like
There's not like a private box or anything, is there?
Damn, Glenn!
I'm
My
gonna look at.
instruction specifically said box 5 was to remain empty.
That's when Zagreus just like, all right, well, we'll see you later, and he's kind of like pushing and Glint out.
She's
and
like,
everyone.
I have a few hours till the show starts.
Whoa. Again, I am very uncomfortable. Well,
Well, you were outside.
Thank God he was.
Before leaving, Tara tries to recover for some of her awkwardness. It's like, I like your hair too, and then she just walks out.
Aw.
Thank you.
What a girl thing to do.
That's
Talking about
cute.
getting busy with Clint, and you're just like, dig your hair, bitch. Bye.
I love your skirt. Ooh, vintage. That's the ugliest effing skirt I've ever seen.
Oh.
100%. I love it.
So yeah, you met the quote-unquote vampire.
Nobody did an insight check to see if she was actually a vampire who was masquerading as a
I think Cass
non-vampire.
did.
Who was
No,
really
he-
a vampire.
Yeah, we did that.
He explained to us that
Yeah,
She
you
didn't
like
appear
you gave her a
vampire-ish.
once over, and you're like, oh, she's
Right.
yeah,
Yeah,
Can see.
she dresses up as a vampire.
yes.
So she said.
You wouldn't know. You'd have to be making perception checks with huge disadvantages.
I know. Just his neck is full bent always, like 90-degree angle. He's just
He's
straight
like,
up.
if you look at the ceiling, a vampire can't get you. I also love the idea of like, oh, you think it's actually a vampire, so you make your neck way more visible.
Oh
Just
no!
to see if they go for it.
Yeah, that was basically an invite.
It was literally, she invited
that
me in. It's already been, it's a lost battle. We're
Yeah.
already here.
It's fine. Go
That
ahead.
was Punch's way of being a whore. She didn't understand. He was like, "Oh, here's my neck, mistress."
He put a bib. He's like,
Yes.
All right, so do we have time before this show ball?
Yeah, you have about 4
Thing.
hours or so.
Can we just like chill a bit and take a short rest?
Yeah. Do you want to chill at the circus? Do you want to?
We should go to the little inn tavern thing they said they have and just kind of relax.
Yeah, I could say you would take a short rest at the.
I mean,
tavern.
are we going to re-pick
they
up
said
Myrtle and
they-
Freak?
Hold on. I need to find out if there is an after party.
Oh God.
Zagreus would know that there is definitely an after party.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Circus people get wild.
Razors. Yeah, cast party. Yeah, we got it. The cast party is the real party.
If
Oh,
there's
yeah.
drinks that are left over, they will not be there the next day.
So
Yeah.
I'm thinking we gotta get some supplies for the after party. Jesus.
What?
Wait, what was that? We
What
should do what?
supplies do you need?
We need booze. We need. Let me think. That really just about covers it. I think. Sorry, Max. I think has just discovered the fact that there's cats outside.
Oh, don't let him scare the cats.
I worry that it might already have happened because there's a curtain open, and yep, there he goes. Yeah. Well, he didn't bark at him. Let's think. What do we need? We need booze. We need food because people get hungry when they get drunk.
I recommend the corn.
Nope. Corn.
Zagreus will just like touch Glenn's shoulder and be like, "Trust me, buddy. These after parties, they are super wild. They make those cast parties look like child's play. We'll get everything we need. You just have to be there."
Okay, well, I'm not showing up empty-handed because then I look like an asshole.
You could sing for your supper again, Glenn.
I'm thinking one nice bottle, maybe two. Two nice bottles.
Like go to the tavern and see what we can find.
Absolutely.
All right.
Or if
Wait, the
needs
tavern
be-
is where those kids were, right?
Yep.
Okay,
Mhm.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Why does it sound like you're going into battle with
Yeah, I
the
was like, he's
children?
about to fuck these kids up. You got 5 hit points that are getting added to my belt notch, bitch. Yeah, so
Does
you,
the child have more hit points than a kitten, though?
yes. Kids
Okay.
have a little bit more.
Hmm.
Do you want to leave your cart parked, or are you going to walk? Wait, are you going
I'd
to
say-
walk and leave your cart parked, or take the cart with you?
How far of a walk would it be?
It's like 5-10 minutes.
Okay.
I'd say
That's
walk.
Back to the cart and see if Irina wants to join us, if she just wants to chill.
She says she'll come.
Okay.
She's been with you the whole time. You didn't just leave her in the cart. I imagine.
Okay. Fair.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think you guys are leaving her like alone very often.
Let's hope not. Going to instruct the lions to guard the cart.
Why do I just picture you having like those little alarms and just having the line go beep beep?
Yeah, basically. Anyway,
Do the tap.
to the tavern. All right, so you
To
start
the
to walk
tavern.
back. Again, the ravens are in full force on the roof. You hear laughter and people talking inside. As you walk in, there's a dead bot. I'm just kidding.
I try to scare the ravens off the roof.
Doing what?
I'm going to use my goblet.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, no. Holding my goblet of thaumaturgy like a microphone. I'm going to
Mr.
look
Worldwide.
up.
Every time you activate it, it
Dale.
says that.
Jesus Christ! I'm gonna look up at the roof and yell, "Fuck off!"
All right, roll a intimidation check with advantage because you used that.
Shit, it's too dark. What is that? Fuck! That first one was a 2. Okay.
Out to 2 crew.
Fuck me. What is that? It's too dark now. I can't see. Hold up. Oh shit! Yeah. Okay, that was a 21.
Oh shit!
Woohoo.
Yeah, a bunch of them just like "Rah!" and take off.
Cool.
Oh,
Who do we lose?
I think it
lose
was the music.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was- It was groovy.
No, we lost. Punch.
Oh no!
No, we did.
No.
Which wasn't groovy.
Staring at the roof too long,
Mhm.
Mr. Worldwide. It turns off. I'm just kidding. It's just all Pitbull quotes always. Yeah, do you guys go inside after you scare off these ravens? God, you fucking hate ravens.
I have
Yeah.
learned to just trust them.
Jesus. One was like, don't go in here. And you're all like, fuck off, Raven. We're going to go fight some hags.
To be
Two
fair,
land on your car and you're like,
I tried to make nice with them by making them smell lilac or whatever. I don't remember. And I guess they didn't like it, so they don't like me.
This West Indian
What was
lilac.
Zinnia saying?
Poison.
To be fair.
yeah, sorry.
No, they're just gonna poop on you guys one day. That's all I'm saying.
That's good luck.
They're gonna poop on our cart, man.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And you did leave it unattended, except for some lions. They're
The
going to
bird's
poop on
gonna
your
fly down.
lions.
More lions!
Mm.
It's fine. It'll be gone by morning, and so will the lions.
They'll just be poop on the
Our cart.
floor.
I feel like the presence of lions really throw a wrench into the idea of daylight robbery.
We'll go in stealthily. The MGM Grand.
There's
Is a Tom and Jerry thing about to start?
Fucking goddamn it.
So you guys walk in. Behind the bar is a very stoic-looking man. Has just a long beard. You're not like mean-looking, just like I said, stoic and very like, hey, welcome, come on in, come on in. The two kids that you saw are like running around. There's a bunch of other like patrons sitting around and drinking and laughing, having a great time. A woman, older woman, comes from the back with trays of food, and she's giving it out to people. Yeah. Sorry, actually, when you walk in to the side, there is a tap room that you are able to go to. It's not like right when you walk in.
A tap room?
What's a tap
No,
room?
wait, hold on, sorry. I was looking at the map upside down. Yes, you are in the room where there's like all the... It's a bar. It's the bar.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
And like, yeah, there's people enjoying and drinking and things of the like. There is a half-elf, like, dressed in very, like, colorful clothes who's, like, telling a tale to a group of people who are, like, in awe and laughing. There's two very, like, rough-looking dudes just kind of, like, sitting in a corner, eating and drinking. And then, yeah.
Okay, well, I guess I will go and kind of grab a seat at the bar.
Byron will go with him, but every time like the kids run by and do a lap, he just like watches them.
And they watch you.
Yep.
Yep.
What's on the top shelf?
Hera sits at a table, like not far from Byron and Zagreus, but close enough to listen into that elf.
Okay. So really quick, you asked what was on the tap. They have, I like legit have a menu. Just gotta find it.
Love that.
Come on, where is it? I'm so upset. My notes were all good.
Cassie will go sit with Tara.
I'll join them.
Me too.
Okay, here we go. So there's like a menu, and it starts with a bed per evening is 1 silver piece. Hot beet soup and bread is free with a room. But it's
Yay.
1 copper piece without a room. 1 cooked wolf steak is 1 silver piece. A pint of purple grape mash number 3 is 1 copper. And 1 pint of red dragon crush wine is 1 silver piece.
All right.
A pint of the last one is as much as a room.
It's really good.
Respect.
I want to try it.
Byron will buy the first round for everyone.
Oh.
Oh.
So nice.
So
So
how
I'm
many
gonna get-
people are drinking?
Hera will have one.
I'll have some.
Zinnia will have some.
Aiden is young, right?
You will not drink.
Same.
Cal's not drinking?
Nah.
Okay. Cass?
No.
Clint?
Yeah, so I'm gonna get 4 steaks and I'll take a case of the finest.
Holy shit. Hold on, I'm gonna have to do your math separately.
I'm just buying 1 drink for everyone. That
Yeah,
is
it's
not
5
counting as a round.
It's gonna be 5 silver pieces, including you and Irina. And
We're
the 3
splitting
people
the
who are
bill,
drinking.
right? We're splitting the final
What about-
bill, right?
What about Freak? Is he gonna get one? I feel like he could use
Not with
it.
us, is he?
They're not
Oh, right,
with-
he's
yeah,
with,
Hermos has the kids.
Yeah.
I assume like
Unfortunate.
Byron brought everyone around, and then Cal, Aiden, and Cass just push all 3 of our mugs in front of Glint.
Okay, so Glint, you said how much? What do you want?
I wanted 4 steaks. That's just
Okay.
for me. And then I wanted a case. So either
It would be
I don't know. Let's say 6.
Okay.
Like a keg.
yeah.
I figured it would be like a crate
A barrel.
So 6
crate of
pints
bottles.
of the red. Oh,
Yep.
of the bottle?
It's like bottles. Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
I assumed it was like I don't
Because
know.
they're selling them by the pints.
Right.
That's all.
Everybody
they're
pull out the
tapping.
calculators.
Just take a keg.
A keg?
Yeah, just take a keg of it.
Yeah, we'll take a keg.
They're big.
Perfect. I'm big.
Like it's
We got
God, I don't know
we
dimensions.
got Punch
but,
and
like,
Glint.
Yeah,
Is this
Glint,
like-
it would take you holding like both hands around it to like hold it, and it's probably 3 feet tall. It's
Okay.
big. It's
Like-
one of the like big ones.
But
So
you
this-
got Punch. Punch can help you.
They can. That's still that's a big burden to like put ourselves through. So I'm
the
thinking
cart.
I'm
like,
strong.
it's the only
Celia, oh, that's so cute.
I'm strong.
so the only like options for purchasing it are massive keg or glass.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
this isn't a
okay.
distillery or
They don't have.
brewery.
Okay.
It's like
do they
we have
do
it.
they have bottles of stiffer stuff?
Different stuff.
Let's see here. They do.
No, welcome back, Jesse.
Hello. We're at the bar.
Welcome
Everybody's
to
getting drinks
Arizona,
and
where
food.
it's so hot it destroys your internet.
You really volunteered as a beast of burden, but it was thought better of.
Punch will have drinks and
So
food
they
with everybody.
only have 15 barrels.
Uh-huh.
You're just trying to take us to
Barrel.
the after party, right, Glenn?
Barrel I can handle.
You could try to pay someone to take it to the after party for you.
Yeah.
Or we can keep it in the cart until then.
We can roll it out ourselves. We're capable.
Do you want the Red Dragon Crush or the Purple Grape Mash number 3?
Dragon Crush, fucking look at me.
Okay. So for a barrel, that'll be 10 gold.
Okay, I'll fork it over.
Okay. The guy behind the bar is like, oh shit.
Wait, how much gold?
10.
I can help you since we're all going to partake in that. We can help split the cost of the keg a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll pitch in.
This is usually what I like save up all my money for, but yeah, happy to.
Oh. You've got a group now, Glint.
I wonder what it's going to be like to not live paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah. I'll
You guys
throw
are getting
in.
paid?
You're getting paid?
I'll throw in 2 gold to help.
Okay.
I'll throw in 4.
I give you nothing.
I give you nothing.
I give you a judgmental stare.
You buy a keg, you go straight
Kara
to jail.
does the same.
Okay, well that's
Right to
only
jail.
requires 4 from me, so that's cool.
Okay. So you hand over the golds, and the guy's like, "Oh my god." Okay.
Barrel of Dragon Crush, mon frere.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just be a little short until the next shipment comes in. Yeah, well, sure. Thank you. Can you carry it?
Yeah, cheers.
Okay. Yeah, it's yours. There you go. He just points to the barrel that's yours.
Okay, now the real Sophie's choice. Do I try to roll it out, or do I fucking deadlift it?
Why don't you and Punch lift it together?
No. I would never.
Oi,
offer-
don't be
I would
volunteering making nothing.
Sophie's choice? That's your Sophie's choice?
Yeah.
You've seen the movie, right? Like, you're familiar with what happened.
What's a movie?
Glint has not had a very hard life.
I was eating, so I'm half listening, and I missed what happened, but I heard the name, so I said no.
for Tara as you're like listening in. Yeah, this half elf is like regaling the patrons with stories that are like so outrageous they're hardly believable, but he's asserting that they are true. He claims to be a circus ringmaster from a distant land. He's been staying at the inn for a few days, and he's like selling the circus that's down the street. He's like, "Oh, everybody has to go. It's amazing." When he arrived, he was accompanied by a monkey named Piccolo, but the monkey wasn't welcome at the inn, and so he had to give the monkey away.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait, how can we get a monkey?
Tara will actually like in hearing that will say like, "Well, where's the monkey now?"
Oh, the monkey is with the toy maker down the street.
Mm.
He gave
Gotta go
me a
get-
doll for my saber-toothed tiger. Yeah, everybody in the bar's like, "What?"
Byron turns very slowly.
Tara looks at everybody like, "Oh."
That makes you Rictavio, he says.
And he like bows like overly dramatically, and he's like, "That is I, Rictavio, the ringmaster."
Okay,
And everybody like
I
claps
was-
and applauds. Yeah.
we have to steal that tiger now.
I look over at Zagreus and I like very quietly whisper like, Ringmaster?
He'll say, I've honestly never even heard of him. I wouldn't know of him, right? Because I think I did a history check before.
Yeah, you don't know him.
Yeah. This
Six.
fool of himself elf. We need to take his cat.
Tara will ask, "Why do you have a saber tooth?"
It's all part of the act. Also, my protection. You see, traveling the world, not everybody is as welcoming as you all. To humble circus folk as myself. Say I'm trying to sleep on the side of a road. Who better to protect me than my precious, precious saber-toothed tiger?
Then why don't you treat him better?
What's its name? I say louder over her.
Yeah, Tara kind of puts like her head over Zinnia's arm to like be like, "Calm down."
I'll fight an elf. I have no problem with that.
Did you say what's its name?
Yeah, what's the name of the saber-tooth tiger?
Her name's Gina.
All right, that's not
That's a people name.
That's not as exciting as Rictavio.
Piccolo.
Yeah, I know. The monkey had a better. Did you pick it out of a hat? How did you decide that name?
When you get your own saber-toothed tiger, you name it whatever you want, friend.
Sounds
I think
great.
Duncan's gonna kind of like mutter under his breath, like,
Will do.
Fucking lions named Perry and Terry. I don't think we're one to talk.
So Zagreus will look really skeptical and just ask, "I'm sorry, what land did you say you hailed from again, where you were the ringleader?"
I didn't.
Oh.
Oh, how convenient. What land do you hail from again?
I hail from all lands. I constantly travel.
I
I'd like-
also... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say I'd like to bullshit check that.
Roll an insight check.
Can I do a BS check?
Another dirty 20.
This dude is so full of shit.
Oh, bullshit. That's why we need to steal his tiger.
Cassie will just go, bullshit.
And then Zagreus will actually kind of try to flex and be like, "That's interesting, because I'm kind of been a part of the circus myself, and I don't think I've ever heard of you as the ringleader.
Interesting. The moment you walked through the door, I knew we had a clown in our midst.
Oh.
A lot of patrons
Byron
start
audibly
laughing.
laughs.
Yeah, a
Byron
bunch of people are laughing.
dies.
Glitch is going to step up
Ooh.
and be like, hey, just because it's really funny, that doesn't mean you get to insult my friend.
It's a good joke. It's a good joke.
Well, I have to get going now. I have to prepare for tonight at the circus. I really hope to see you all there. Please stop by my wagon and you can meet Gina up close and personal.
I'll scream out, "Oh, are you working janitorial duty for the animals tonight? Looking forward to see you there."
No, we leave the janitorial duties to Clem.
Who's Clem?
You would know who Clem is.
Oh. Oops.
Yeah, no, you didn't. I would say you wouldn't have said that because you would have known.
Okay.
Clem is a goblin custodian.
Oh.
Oh. A lot of race issues
I
going on.
know.
with
Why
that
gotta be a
circus.
goblin? No?
Mhm.
Why couldn't it be a high elf? Oh.
There's always a reason.
Hmm. Okay, yeah, he'll just look
Dung
pissed.
beetles of D&D.
Or it's penance for it being a thief.
Yeah, well,
Mm.
that sounds like I'm not even gonna say it. That just sounds bad.
Stereotyping goblins who are known for stealing shit?
Does the
And
house
then
elf?
Indentured servitude as punishment.
Okay.
Anyway.
We all agree that guy. So we all agree that guy's a dick and we is still his tiger, right?
Byron says, "There's no way I'm gonna convince that guy to pay those people's debts."
He'll
Oh fuck.
Zagreus agrees, and he'll just look really embarrassed and pissed, and then just like sit down next to Byron and chug the hell out of his drink like super quick.
Rictavio starts to leave, and he's heading out into the town.
Does he appear to be heading in the direction of the yard where we saw the wagon?
Yeah.
And if so, on those stakes.
What's that?
And is there any word on those stakes?
And I have stakes on the way. Yeah, they're on their way out.
We could go
There are bigger
full,
stakes.
full water for elephants on this
Yeah,
and release all the animals.
Free the animals.
My God.
Oh, we should have asked him if he wanted to buy the lions.
Oh, we should
We
have.
should have.
He walks by. He walks by. You hear like from
We
down the
trade?
street. Holy shit, lions!
We trade our 2 lions for his 1 tiger.
I like
No,
that
We
idea.
need to pay the debts. I need money.
So we sell him the lions.
Yeah, selling
We
them is
sell
better.
him the lion.
Listen,
Ugh.
I love a good Shanghai, but selling people disappearing objects never, ever, ever goes well. Ever.
Well, you think the guy without a saber-tooth tiger is going to do something about that?
I'd also like to point out that the lions.
Yeah, when we have a saber-toothed tiger.
I'd also like to point out that the lions don't belong to you guys. The lions belong to Cal.
Cal brought it up.
Boom.
He did.
Well, I missed
Tara
that.
looks at Cal and Zinnia like. So.
Sorry, I missed that part.
Let's
Maybe we should wait till the evening when he's probably in a more like generous mood. There's, like, a
we can also
celebration
tip,
happening.
tip some fate in our favor if Glint helps get him a little under the influence, so to speak.
Okay. What if we set up the tarot card booth? Have the guy come to the booth. I'll make it look spooky, and then we'll be like, "You have to trade your lions for or the tiger for the lions. It's good fortune." And we convince him that way.
I am always happy when tarot cards get brought out.
Ooh-da-lolly, ooh-da-lolly.
Fortune tellers, lucky charms.
Punch it down for a
Byron's
little
the
bit.
convincing one. I just have the ideas.
Punch addresses a lady to steal stuff. He's down.
Kids
So
still
as
running around.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as you are all sitting around, Glint, your stakes show up. You're all drinking, kind of going through some plans of what you could do tonight, eating away at time until it's time for the circus. At one point, the two kids sneak up to you, Byron, and they look at you and they say, "Next time we land on your cart, don't try to shoot us."
Oh shit.
And they run off.
No.
The birds!
And
No, wait.
that's
Yeah,
where
the
we're gonna
birds.
end for the night. As you are all
What
getting ready,
jam?
Wazzy.
as you all get ready for the circus, and whatever that will hold for you next time.
Wild.